Die young, push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone.
What is up, guys? Random footage from Ron. Today's an exciting day. We are finally slamming the Viper. Maybe not slamming. We'll see what happens. We'll see how low we can go without rubbing. So my buddy Jesse is here. He's gonna help me out. We're at his house, so of course he's here. Super excited. Let me turn the camera around and show you guys the car on the lift and the coilovers. So you already know we went with BC Racing. They're good, best bang for your buck that you can get, and they're pretty local to me. Viper's on the lift. Jesse is going to town like a NASCAR pit man. So we're gonna start working on this. When I get to that front corner, or for whatever corner we start at, I'll show you how to do it, give you some tips, make it easy for your job. So see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so car's on the lift. We got the wheels off. I got suspension in the box. So we're about to start pulling that stuff out. Also, while I'm doing this, I'm also going to be replacing all the sway bar end links because mine are pretty much fried. I got brand new ones from P1 Garage. They were the ones who recommended it when they replaced the diff on this thing because I blew the diff like a dumbass. So right now we're gonna just work on one corner at a time. It's pretty simple on this. Bolt up top, bolt on the bottom, and I'm sure there'll be some finessing on how to get this out. I would imagine actually disconnecting what we have to disconnect will give a little bit more play. If I have any like super bad difficulties, I'll share it, but I think it's gonna be relatively simple. So we're gonna get on it. I'll show you guys what the finished corner looks like, and then we'll go to the next one. Okay, so we got the passenger side off. Pretty simple. 18 and 22 up top, 18 and 22 on the bottom. I will say, once I can adjust my camera, you do have to take the end link out because the bolt runs right into it. So it's two nuts on it. Use an impact, comes right off. Super easy. Luckily enough, I was putting new ones on it anyways. But that came right out. All you had to do is push down on the suspension, and my buddy Jesse just kind of popped it right out. Now we're gonna throw the BC one in, the new end link bar thing, and put it all together. I'll show you guys the finished product. Okay, so both fronts are done. It wasn't too bad. 2 bolts, push this down, pop it out. I shall say, you want to take these off of both sides at the same time. That way everything gets freed and you have more room to move the actual hub up and down. Other than that, it was a relatively simple job. It is pretty tight on the top. I would say almost grab a pair of pliers and maybe just pry it out just a little bit, and then you can squeeze it back with the bolt afterwards. So this is where we're at. We're gonna get on to the rear.
Wait, hold on. Oh, we're being stupid. We're being stupid.
You're just gonna pull that bolt out and it slides off
the whole arm out? Yeah.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to. I saw that hours ago. I was waiting for you to notice. I wanted you to learn.
And I was questioning what he was talking about.
Can I have a smaller wrench? 17, 16?
A 1716?
Maybe.
Is that metric or standard that size?
17, 16?
17/16.
It's actually a 15.
It's a 15, of course it is.
15. You got a 15 wrench?
No, but
Hey, look, I got a straight shot to that bolt from here. It was like a 2 foot long extension. Remember that.
I'm getting it.
Barely so tight. Hey, can I take the sticker off your battery so it doesn't look so bad from the back?
Yeah.
someone needs to.
That's like the biggest thing that grinds my gears every time I look at this.
The worst is at night because your headlights illuminate it.
Yeah, it illuminates it.
And you're like,
Don't
man,
share this stuff with me?
it looks like a
I
kit.
told you one time.
Yeah, we were giving you shit at K1. It looks like a kit car with that sticker on it. It's like someone took a Fiero and turned it into a 3rd gen Viper.
I also need a Sharpie so we can like Sharpie out the Super Start Economy logo.
Yeah, it is a garbage battery. The car sits for like 2 weeks and it's dead. Impact?
You got a tender?
Down there.
Hey, that 2-inch extension might be enough. That's what
She said.
That's all Ron needs.
He's been working with 2 inches for a while.
a while.
Since birth, right?
Mm-hmm.
They came out, they were like, oh man, look at the size of this baby's penis. And then it was 6, 7, 8 years old, they're like, oh fuck, look at the size of this kid's penis. It's like a baby's.
You're really shook how many people like looking at my penis.
I don't know why you were such a nudist when you were a child. Everyone could see you. I mean, I've worked on trucks before, and the axles look just like that. It's like a Silverado.
All right, this is like impossible. That is tight.
I'm telling you, let's two.
Actually, and there's another bar that goes farther, so this isn't gonna work.
What do you mean?
If you look in there, there's an even farther bar.
Oh,
So
for
this bar-
Christ's sake!
Yeah. So I don't know if this
So
is
it
gonna...
does disconnect. It threads onto that bar.
So you need that 31-inch open-ended wrench. The Chrysler calls that the.
I don't know how you would do this the best way.
Okay, so we got the rear done. It was a pain in the ass. The factory shock, you pretty much have to pull it up. There's a rubber stop under this fender liner, and you push it up there to get this out. Other than that, pretty smooth sailing, a bolt on top, bolt on the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and recommend while you're doing this to go ahead and replace whatever this piece is called, because this is the one that was on my car, and that's what keeps your rear wheel straight, and this is how it should be. Should be no play at all. And then you can see that my end links are pretty much absolute garbage, and for like less than 200 bucks you can replace all of them around the whole car. I highly recommend that. So here we are, we're going to go to the other corner and button that up, and then we will be done and setting it on the ground to see how she looks. Well, the passenger side was done, now the driver's side is done. Everything has been reconnected, tightened to spec. So now we're going to put the wheels on it and see how she sits. We have not put the car down, so we're kind of excited. That was a big pain in the ass. Not really the suspension part, but doing all those end links and whatever this piece is that I told you guys you should replace. So we're gonna get the car on the ground and I'll show you. So dramatic.
It's all the way down.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
What?
The front just looks low.
Looks good. The e-brake's probably holding the rear up. But I don't want to release it out of the car roll. Looks pretty good in my eyes.
Yeah,
My slam boy life. Woo! I'll have to get some rollers of this thing once the suspension settles out.
what year is it?
Well, guys, I am home, and holy crap, it looks so good. Oh my gosh. So that was a fun project. It took roughly 2 people like 4 to 6 hours. That wasn't just a coilover, so I would say if you're doing just a coilovers, you're probably an hour a corner, and that's like taking your time doing it right. Some things are a pain. I tried to show every one of them. Doing those extra things that I did, like all the end links and whatever that bar was called that I showed you guys that was completely ruined, added a lot of time. Some of that stuff we had to remove like way more just to get it fitted, just to get it done. I would say it is worth it though. If you do the coilovers, spend a few $100 and get all of that stuff that's just blown out and ruined, because not only are you putting more stress on the suspension lower in the car, but it's already a 20-year-old car that's probably been beat, and I know that you're beating it. So I'm super happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, if you're gonna tackle this, you need odd wrench sizes, you need a lot of energy, and you probably need a friend or two, because it is a little frustrating, but in the end, 100% worth it. I'll show you the car one more time just so you guys can see it. So the company that did the diff on this car and sold me all the suspension components actually gave me the tip. If you buy BCs and you want your car to just sit good, no rubbing, no issues, right from no adjustments, leave the fronts how they come, just tighten everything, and the rears, you raise up 6 turns. That's how I got to sit like this. Obviously, it'll probably settle, I would imagine, another 1/4 inch, you know. It's one of those things, they do settle a little bit. So that was it, and then just put it on and hand align the rear wheels so we can go get a proper alignment done. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more stuff like it, remember, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below what you want to see next. Pretty soon, we are putting an exhaust on the jet ski, so that's going to be a pretty simple and easy video, but it'll be fun to make and see the comparisons. We also are going to be doing, let's spin around, a timing belt on the Skyline. So going to do that, and probably going to do an alternator upgrade. If anybody owns a Skyline, it was stock alternator, you know. It's like 13 volts max, the battery constantly dies, the starter's always clicking, so it's such a pain. I'm just going to probably upgrade that. There's a nice LS alternator kit to throw on there. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Oh, I'm so happy with it. It was worth the hard work. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Thank you.